Hey guys, Max here with Pet Zone Tropical Fish. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Just wanted to take a few moments of your time to discuss something we love here, the Flowerhorn fish. So here we got a super red dragon, looking very nice. We sell and ship beautiful super red dragons all over the United States. As always, I just want to take a moment of your time to explain how to properly keep these fish, how to keep them happy, healthy, and how to make sure that your Flowerhorn is always looking its best. All right. First of all, these guys are a bit sensitive as they are hybrid fish and they need constant care and consideration. They need a water change every 3 to 4 days to keep the fresh water just really good. Otherwise they start getting bad buildups in their intestines and they can get parasites and illnesses from that. So definitely be on top of that. Also add some salt, some aquarium salt, which is very beneficial for their health. It just works really great in keeping their gills clean, their intestines clean, and keeping a very happy, healthy fish. Another thing I would like to suggest is to make sure you have good airflow pumping. So you see here I have 1, 2 sponge filters and they are pumping well here, putting lots of oxygen into this water here for the Flowerhorn. They truly appreciate that oxygen. And another thing, guys, I want to bring up here is actually about the sponge filters. So we use canister filters on many of our different varieties of tanks and they work awesome. They're really great filtration systems. However, I would suggest for the Flowerhorn not to use canister filters. And the reason I suggest this is because canister filters are harder to clean out. They take more time and more consideration. And unless you have it on a great schedule and you're on top of cleaning that very thoroughly every week or two, it's going to start to build up a bit of waste that may not be harmful to other type of fish, but definitely can affect your Flowerhorn and his health. So be mindful of that. I like to just go with the sponge filters. The sponge filters work fantastic because they're excellent filters and they're easy to clean, easy to monitor. You could just pull them out and clean them, just rinse them out. What I like to do is I'll get water from the tank. So I'll take out some of the tank water and put it in a bucket. And then I'll take out the sponge filters and I will squeeze them until there's absolutely no waste coming out of them. No, dirty water. And that is definitely awesome because it's able to maintain a great filtration without being too difficult to handle. As you can see, there's not a whole lot going on in here. We don't really keep too many rocks or pebbles in the tank, just enough for them to play with because they do appreciate them and they do play with them. And also the kind of brown rocks give the red color deeper red. So they will color up based on their surroundings. So you can see here we have a blue background. The blue background helps that deep red color really just flourish along with the brown rocks as well. So other than filtration, water, constant cleaning, and background colors, we want to consider the temperature. So this guy is kept at 84.6 degrees. So around 84, 85 degrees is perfect for keeping them happy and healthy. And what this actually does is it allows their intestines, their system to run through healthily very well and just keeps them very happy. So make sure you are mindful of your temperature. Anything that drops below 82, pardon me, you are not going to see the Flowerhorn looking good. They might even get sick. They're quite sensitive. So be very mindful of that temperature and make sure it's not bouncing up or down too much. It's very crucial to keep a constant temperature. So the way I keep a constant temperature is I have two heaters here. So you can see I got 1, 2 big nice heaters. I got them on both sides of the tank here. And this way it's able to keep regulated temperature whenever we need it, and make sure that temperature is well regulated. Too much bouncing up and down of the temperature is going to make your Flowerhorn sick. And another thing we like to suggest is to only feed a regulated pellet. So get a nice pellet, and we like to use this one, which is an awesome pellet here, fast color. It brings in the nice deep red color. We have these here available, and it just really works well. As you can see, it's designed for Flowerhorn and other hybrid cichlids. So get a nice pellet like this. Make sure you're regularly feeding them and not feeding too much. So if you happen to feed them and you notice maybe 5 minutes later there's a bunch of food floating in the tank, be sure to take that out. Be sure to take all that food out, as it could sit and be a waste. And just be really bad for the fish in general if you just keep it in there like that. So definitely be mindful of that. And do not feed any live food, guys. No goldfish feeders. I mean, I'm even weary of feeding frozen foods, just because I have seen, you know, little parasites come out of the frozen foods and have Flowerhorn have gotten sick from it under, you know, my supervision. I've seen it. So if you have the water on point, you're making sure you clean it all the time, 3 to 4 days, 35%. They like a bit higher pH, and they don't mind the hard water. They like the hard water too. You're keeping your temperature well regulated, and you have good filtration with good air. If you're doing all of these things, you will see your Flowerhorn looking great, happy and healthy. Now, another crucial aspect to keeping a Flowerhorn is what we call grooming. And grooming is a type of confidence boosting that allows the Flowerhorn to kind of play and really get that exercise and build up his confidence, and maybe even get a little bit of aggression out. And that is very awesome for them. So the way I like to do it, a lot of people will use a blood parrot, and they use the blood parrot because it has an acute shaped mouth and can't really fight back that, you know, bad. They don't bite them up that bad. But what I like to use is something like this. Oh yeah, see, here he goes. Something like this, which is just basically a picture of a fish. And they'll kind of go fight it, and they'll go back and they'll chase it. And this is great exercise for them and great grooming as well. Another way we like to do it is with a mirror. So a mirror like this, these are good mirrors. You put it up here like this, and the fish will just look into the mirror and fight with it. And this way is good too, because it gives it an exact replica of itself. So the fish it will be grooming against will not be too big or too small. It's just perfect enough to provide excellent grooming for the fish. All right, guys, this is just a quick update on how to keep Flowerhorn. The best way to keep them healthy, happy, and beautiful. And we have many beautiful varieties of Flowerhorn in right now. And if you would like to start keeping one of these fish, go ahead and reach out to me, and I would love to help you with any further information. All right, awesome. Thank you, guys. This is Max with Pets on Tropical Fish. Have a wonderful day.